Hey everybody, I don't know about you, but for me, on Samsung phones, Android of course, I've never had much luck with the eye-to-eye keep the screen on, or the Bluetooth connection keeping the screen on, or the home location keeping the screen on. So it occurred to me, what would be great would be an app that if you were holding your phone, it would keep it on as long as your hand was on it and it was moving. And when you set it back down, it would revert back to its original screen timeout. So on this phone, I'll try to zoom in as best I can. As you can see, I keep the display on 30 seconds. And, that works fine. But what I did is I wrote this app, and I'm calling it for now on, right there. And if you click it, it says to prevent the display from moving while you're holding or moving it, click here. When the display is left still, it will resume its original display timeout. So I'm going to click it, and it gives you a little checkbox and shuts itself off. And now, let me see if I could, I actually hit the power button, but it should come right back on. Sorry about that. So now if I continuously hold it and move it around, and as you see, it's 8:19, and we had it on a 30-second timeout. So if I'm just holding it, if I'm playing a game of Words with Friends or reading in bed, and as long as there's slight motion, or whatever you're doing, if you're not actually interacting with the screen, if I'm playing Words with Friends and I'm thinking about it, a move, sometimes it'll go off and it's sort of annoying because it'll disrupt my thinking about my game. And there are various situations where you don't want your phone to go off while you're using it. So this app, and you see I just ticked 8:20, and it's probably about 30 seconds now. I'll let it run a little further. But as long as you're holding it and moving it ever so slightly, it will stay on just from your hand and the motion of you holding the phone. It's been definitely more than 30 seconds. I'll give it a few more seconds. And then when you set it down, it's been more than 30 seconds. I feel like that's pretty clear. So now when I set it down, you can count on your own as you watch my video. Any second now, it should be going off. And they're just dimmed. And now it's off. So it kicked back into the 30 seconds. Now if I pick it up and turn it back on, it automatically goes back to this moving and staying on. And to show you, if I go to settings and display, it'll now say on the screen timeout 30 minutes. If I keep moving it, it'll stay 30 minutes. And it'll stay 30 minutes as long as I keep moving it. But when I put it down, you can see it in action as it's still laying down. It switches to 30 seconds on its own and goes off within the 30 seconds. But I programmed it so when you wake the screen back up or unlock the screen or reboot the phone, once you restart it, it'll start recounting again, and you'll see that the timeout went back to 30 minutes by me waking the screen and starting to move it again. So that's my new app called On. It's a beta right now, so I've only tested it on a few Samsung phones. I'd love your feedback. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube link of apps, and try it out, enjoy it, and get back to me. Let me know how it is. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.